So hello guys, welcome to new video. Like we have discussed the first live coding question, so we are going to proceed with second question. And as usual, we will first see the question and understand the intention and what we need to do. Then we will write the code, right? So let's see the question. What is the intention and what we need to do? So in this question it is saying like employee E1 does a set of project, employee E2 also does all the project did by E1 except the first project, in place of which E2 does another project. Write a program that define two classes employee and test define copy constructor to create E2 from E1 in such a way that changing the value of instance variable either E2 or E1 should not affect the another one. The code takes name of E2 and new project done by E2 and input complete the program as specified below, right? So in this problem, what is it is saying, like we have two employee, object of employee, and second employee is reference of E1, but the condition is like if E1 change to himself, then E2 doesn't should not be changed. Like if E1 project what like E1 change their project of second index, then E2 should not change. Like both changing in the project array should not affect to each other, right? So what we need to do for that, we need to like create a class employee, and class employee have the instance variable string name and array of project of a string type. So yeah, this one is given as in the template code here. And next we have to define required constructor, SSR method get name and get project. So yeah, set name and set project, get name and get project already defined. And then yeah, in the class test that has the method main which does the following: two object of employee E1 E2 are created. E2 is created using E1, like yeah, object E2 is created using E1, so we need to define a constructor of copy constructor. Like we are giving object as an argument in the constructor, so that's called the copy constructor, right? So name of E2 and second item bought by C2 are updated. E2 are updated by taking the input, and name of E1 E2 are first project done by E1 and E2 are printed. So like test class has been given, and class employee class is also given. So what we need to only do to define a constructor, so that like two object E1 or E2, if any one of them is changing their project, then that should not be affect, like both should not be affected by changing in their project array, right? So for that, what we need to do first, we are for the line number 424, we are creating a constructor. So what we will do, how to create a constructor with the class name, same class name, and then we are taking the string name and a string type of array with name projects. What we'll do, this dot name equal to name, and this dot projects is equal to projects, right? So we have done for the 27th line. It will execute successfully because we have created a constructor which is taking a name and array of project, right, which is the type of a string. But for the 28th line, what we need to do, we need to create a constructor which is taking an object of employee, right? For the 28th line, we have to again create a employee, but taking object of employee as an argument, right? So employee, and yeah, employee, and it is taking a employee object E. And what we'll do, this dot name equal to E dot name, and this dot projects equal to E dot projects, right? So line number 32 will also execute successfully. But what the problem is, yeah, let me first run and see the problem, why it is not correct. While it is 32 line is getting successfully, still it is not good, like it is not right code. Why? Yeah, see what is the output, like yeah, expected output is Surya PJ1 and Saneha PJ5, but what our output is Surya PJ5 and Saneha PJ5. Why it is? Because in the second constructor, what we are giving, that like for that project we are giving the reference of the E, right? So when E will change to him, so the second constructor or second object will also change to their self, right? So to avoid this error, what we will do, we will initialize a array, and in that array we will copy the all the project of E. So it's called the deep copy. So we will deep copy. So what we'll do, E dot project is equal to new string E dot projects dot length, right? So we have created a new array of a string type, and in this array we will copy all the projects of E, right? So first we have to traverse. So int I equal to 0 and I is less than E dot projects dot length, and I plus plus, and then this dot projects of I equal to e dot projects of I, right? Yeah, so it will do deep copy, so it will give the as expected output. So let me run and see. Yeah, this is giving the as expected output. So this logic and concept is called as deep copy, and this one is the copy constructor. Okay, so in OPP this type of question may come. So yeah, you can practice more and more for this type of question. So yeah, thank you so much.